So we'll start from gold and see what is gold is doing. So our first pair is gold, and let's move this all and do the fresh analysis about gold. So the overall structure of gold is currently is bearish. In the weekly time frame, here we have a level of support that recently gold break, and now gold is just tapping the psychological level 1800 yesterday, and now we expect a maybe a bullish retracement against this bearish move. So on a daily time frame, we have a bullish candle in making. Also, price just tapped to a strong level of support here. This is a very strong level. Last time we discussed gold need to break this level 1850, and once gold break this level, then we have a nice clean traffic on the left side. There is no hurdle on the left side, and gold break and go all the way down. And now it just tapped to this strong level of support. Now we expect a bullish retracement against this bearish move. So minimum, in my opinion, minimum we expect that price should go up to retest this level. And this would be a good sell option once price reach to this level. On the other hand, right now we can look for the buy as well. But the pressure, sell pressure is very much right now. So let's move down to the lower time frame. In the lower time frame, let's go the previous history of this zone. So this is a consolidation area. Also, this is a strong level. This was a previous resistance. Let's remove this first. So this is a previous resistance. Now it turns to be a support here. Also, sorry, yes, this one. So this whole area is a consolidation range. So once gold come to this area, so we may expect that price should respect this zone and then go as a bullish. So in the here here we see that yesterday price just tapped to this level of psychological level 1800, and now we see the a bits consolidation yesterday, and now we have a solid bullish H4 candle, and after that we have another H4 in making. It traced down, get some liquidity, and now we expect a bullish movement in the high side, but it is not a straightforward bullish move towards 1850. It would be a slow and steady move because gold already moved more than 2000 pips, I think 1500 pips in less than 2 weeks. So we expect bullish momentum against this bearish move, but not a straightforward move. So in the H4, here we have a levels. So in the H4, this was the initial level that price break today, and now we have on the high side we have this level. So also as we see that these H1 candle respecting this level, and now we expect a minimum price should go up to test this level 1822. So this is a minimum target of gold for today. But also we have not ignored the fundamental prospect as well, because we have a number of vaccine news coming maybe this week or in the coming week. So we have to be very conscious while trading gold. So we cannot hold trade for a long run because of fundamental news around the corners. So this is the whole momentum for this. So Ali Anjum sir, if you want to add something, you can regarding gold. Anjum sir, please open your mic.
Sorry, Mr. Danish, I forgot to open my mic. So far, I agree with your analysis that short term, on a short term, gold is taking a bullish move, and it might retrace to this level. And but the selling pressure is high as compared to the buying pressure. But one thing we have to notice here that um, the support gold has taken a support on a daily on a moving average or 200 daily moving average, and that is a good
Let me
support. And if
let me put the 200 SMA.
yes,
Let me. Here is the 200 SMA.
200 SMA,
Which one?
you just go on the daily moving average, and we will change the setting of that moving average. Just
Okay.
type moving averages.
So this is a 200 SMA, right?
Yes, yes, yes,
So we have a daily chart here,
yes,
and you are right. So this moving average also support the daily level as well, basically.
yes. And
This is what you are
it's
trying to
also
say.
yes. And the other confluence point is if you draw a trend line from the top peak from levels 2000.
Let me give you a screen. Now you can share
2074.
your own screen. Now you can share your own
Okay.
screen. Yes.
Yes, Mr. Danish. Uh,
Yes.
Here, if we see, uh, that on a bigger perspective, this the gold has taken a support from the moving average, 200 moving average, and
Okay.
secondly, if we see here, this becomes a demand zone, and a confluence
Yes.
point. One is the moving average, second is the demand zone, and the third one is the trend line. This is the trend line that I've drawn from the top peak connecting this low,
Okay.
and here it takes a support and a bullish move, and then again it bounced back and get and got a bearish move, and then again it's taken a support from this trend line.
I
So
mean,
we can
you're.
expect a bullish move, short-term bullish move following your analysis, but
Yes.
like it can go retrace up to this point also.
Okay.
1860 and 1850 to this level as this
Okay.
is a resistance. And now let's see what happens in the next as current vaccine news are putting the pressure on the gold, and so short term we are on the bullish move. Let's see what happens next.
Yes, hopefully, yes, sir. Tomorrow would be a US bank holiday. So
Yes.
once US is off, then we may see a bullish momentum for tomorrow as well. Also, we have a
Okay.
FOMC tomorrow as well. So maybe we see a bit spike in the downside, and then we see a bullish momentum for this pair as well.
Yes, yes, it's not a confirmation. If we see here a good bullish momentum from this level, and on the
Yes.
and we want to go for a long on buy, then the best approach is to buy on the retest of this level. Otherwise,
Yes.
as you said, we should be very cautious for taking trade in the gold.
Because it is not a straightforward bullish momentum. It would be a
Exactly,
bits and
exactly.
parts.
Yes, 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 yes.
So if somebody has a question in the, then you can ask the question, then we can answer your
Yes,
questions.
yes, sir. I have a question, please.
Yes, sir.
You know, on this, right? Could you give a slight little explanation of how to use a Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extensions, please, if you don't mind?
Yes, Mr. Ramji.
Okay, regarding Fibonacci retracement, we basically use that tool to check the prices of the movement to check the movement. Is it retraces to what up to what level? And normally, if we see the most important and used Fibonacci levels, retracement levels are 50. Let me draw, use something like this. This is a 50 level, 50. And the other one is 61.8. And the third one, that is 75. Okay, it's just everyone interprets the same thing in a different way, but so far how we interpret the things regarding this Fibonacci level, that we expect that if the retracement is going on and we just forecast up to what extent it will go on to retrace, and then again it will rebound in the same direction of the continuing trend or the start trend. Let's say, for example, here we see gold was in the uptrend, this bullish move, and this bullish move was, let's say, it's 100%, and now we are forecasting, or someone is anticipating that, oh, I missed the trade, I would have to be in this long trade. But now, what would be the fair value, or what would be the support of this retracement? And for regarding the support, we expect, okay, if gold is retracing, gold should retrace near about 38.2 level. And let's see again, so if we see here, near about the 38.2 level, the gold retraces, like it start making in the ranges, and then again we anticipate it could retrace up to 50 level. Up to 50 level, that means uh, the gold is now 50% on sale from this move, starting from this to this. And some thought, okay, I'll buy gold when it becomes 50% of the original price of the big momentum price. And that means I'll go for the long on the 50% of the sale value. And someone says, no, I will buy the gold on 62% of the sale. And some says, no, I will buy on the 75% of the sale. But after confirmation of the price action, we just see these levels, that it will take that the price will take support from these levels, and these are the levels, that discounted prices level, fair value prices, and I will be going into the buy or the major trend after the prices reaches up to this support levels or the fair value, and a confirmation of a strong bullish momentum, so that I'll got a good confirmation and I'll be entering in a long trade. And long trade, how we use extension. Okay, let's say,
Could you use a smaller time frame if you don't mind, please?
okay.
Because
Let me give.
H1 of if M15, please.
Sorry.
Okay, here we are on an H1 time frame, and let's say this is a move, a bullish move. Okay, now I took a Fibonacci tool, retracement tool, and I'm waiting for the price to come up to this level, 38. Here you see the price came to this level near about 38, got a bullish move and a bullish candle momentum, and I, let's say, enter in this price, and I got near about 15, 18, 20 pips. But let's say my strategy was just to enter in a trade on a retracement of 50% move the move. Then I will be waiting for the price to come up this level and make a bounce on the confirmation of price action confirmation. Then if the confirmation is in the direction of the original this uptrend move, then I'll be taking a buy trade. If price is not giving me any signal on this level, then I will wait for this level. So all these levels will act as a support, anticipated support, that okay, price has moved, taken a good bullish momentum, and now it will come back to some levels, and these are the levels that from these levels it should retrace, it should bounce back and again continue the momentum. Okay, let me give you an example of this one more. Let's say, okay, here you can see I just draw the Fibonacci levels.
Yeah.
This is a peak, swing low, swing high, And here it comes to 75 level, created a wick, bounce back. This shows there is a demand or the buying level. Okay. Or we can also draw something like support and resistance. You can see, and it's bouncing back from this 75 level. It has not crossed the 75 on the bullish candle. Okay, and I assumed that the bullish momentum has retraced so far up to my strategy, that is a 75 level, and it has given me a bullish moment, bullish candle, and now I'm supposed to enter in this trade, and I just entered in this trade here. I just entered here, and my stop loss was below the previous bullish candle or swing low. You can also take here or whatever. And I anticipated this trade to be at this level, 0.1618. Can you see here?
Yeah, yeah.
Basically,
And
this is an extension.
this is a kind of an extension. Okay, I just put up my settings according to these figures, and just see here that how price come to this level, near about this level, and just a few pips away, and then again it retraces back. So this was my target from here to here, and this was my risk area. And but the main tool that we use for extension, that is this is extension. We just use it like this, and then we check this. This is the first bullish move, and then it retraces back. We just use it. Now see, this is 161.8. This is extension. That how for this current move, the first high-low move, the first bullish momentum, the first high-low can go up to how far? And this is extension level is showing this 161.8 level. This is this. You can see this momentum goes to up to this. Then here it is a great supply area, too much selling, and the price goes down. Anything else? I hope I tried my best to make you clear on this.
Yeah, what would you recommend, right? My issue is sometimes
Actually, extension, we use extension for our trade target. And we use Fibonacci retracement tool for our entry target, where we are planning to enter in a trade. And the extension is used just to forecast the target up to what level this momentum can go so far, as per the tools. And further, it's just about up to you. You might be finding 50 level retracement, 50% retracement might be in a good favor for you, but you might backtest the charts and the trades, and you found that 61.8 level is good for you, 75 level is good for you. You might come up with a new number, but the strategy and the methodology is same everywhere.
Yeah, that's very good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to add one more thing in this. Would you please give me a screen here?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, the other thing is, right, I wanted to ask you, my problem is I get in the trade sometimes very late, and then what happens is it retraces, takes my stop loss out, and continues going up. What's the conclusion to this, or what's the medicine for this?
Yes, I want to add one thing that maybe clear your stuff. So here is the 30-minute chart on gold. Are you seeing my chart here?
Yeah.
Yes. So basically, let me open my Fibonacci extension here. So these are the all levels of Fibonacci. And there is different, every person has his own way to use Fibonacci level. It depends upon their strategy and what level you are using and what certain level. I basically do not use such Fibonacci levels, but sometimes I see this. So how to draw? Firstly, basically in lower time frame, what you do is in gold, especially if you want to trade on gold, then you should use 15 to 30-minute chart, because if you go to H1 or H4, you need a good patience to trade on H4 and H1. Otherwise, you need to trade on 30-minute or 15-minute, because if I trade on H1 or H4, most of the time I miss the trade. So what you do is, let's remove this first here. Let's assume this is the bullish momentum we have. Okay, so after that we have sorry. So let's remove this. Let me clear this. So this is the move. So how to draw, how I draw the Fibonacci, the recent low to recent high. This is my Fibonacci level. This is the recent low. Basically, this is the recent low. You can draw from this point, or you can draw from this point as well. If both are near, then you should go with this point. So this is the recent low. Okay. So now we have two options. The good 50 is not a Fibonacci level. 50 is just a 50%. If you study math on Fibonacci level, basically 50 is not a Fibonacci level. This is just a 50%. So good Fibonacci level is 2, 0.382 and 618. 75 and 86 is a stop hunting Fibonacci level. Basically, the once price come to this level, most of the stop losses are below this level. These are the stop losses area. So once price come to this level, basically this is the stop hunt area, and the good traders, this is the buy area as well. So you need to do, once price match with your Fibonacci level, support or resistance, it works very good. Once there is no support and resistance, then you may face a drawdown or something else. So if right now we have a good support level here, this is the support level. So I will wait for the price to come to this level. This would be my buy area. So once price come to this level, then I will look for the buy option. If my strategy is to use 0.618 as a, let's say, once price come to this level, then I will look for the buy option. But this level should also be respected with some kind of support as well. Then I will look for the buy. But right now there is no support at this zone. So I will have to wait for the price to come down to this level of support. Also, this is aligned with the good Fibonacci level. Then I will go over the buy. So what we do is we see whether price come to this level or not. As you see, price just tap to this level and then go bullish. So it depends upon your strategy, what strategy you are using. So if I go with the Fibonacci level, then I will use this level 75 or 786. So these are the good levels, 6.618 and 0.750. The how to draw is just go with the recent low with the recent high, and that's it.
So basically, according to the trend, right? I get the Fibonacci tool. I
Yes,
go from the most recent swing low to the most recent swing high, yeah, and
yes,
then basically wait to come to a good support zone, and then as soon
yes,
as it comes, and if it bounces off that support zone, enter a buy or sell either way, and
yes.
that's it.
Yes, simple is that. But you have to test your strategy as well, because some of the trader I know is a very good trader. They do not use Fibonacci level 6.8 or 6. Some use 0.382. This is also very good Fibonacci level. Some I see most of the people use 0.382. Basically, I do not use this Fibonacci level. I mostly focus on price action. So this is a good 50 is a good level. So I hope this is the answer of your question.
No, that's a beautiful answer. It's very, you made it very simple for me. Very simple. The other thing is, yeah, you know my trading view. You know the trading view of Fibonacci. Them settings are completely different. I've tried to change them, but when I do the settings on my this trading view, it draws out completely simple, different. So I don't understand the levels. What's going on?
And there is a different level on Fibonacci. You just go down to the setting of Fibonacci and just open up and do whatever you want. Basically, these top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these are the good levels. So just enable these levels, and rest all is the, I
Can
don't
I
use
take
it.
a screenshot of this if you don't mind?
Yes, yes, take it, take it.
One second. Right. Thank you very much. Jazakallah. Jazakallah khair. I've
Thank you
taken a
so much.
screenshot. Yeah. So, inshallah, I will give you feedback on this. My name is, on the group. My name is Faz Rashid, but on this Zoom is registered as Umar.
Okay, okay.
What's your name registered on the group?
My name is Danish.
Danish.
Yes, MDR zone. My ID is.
Muhammad Danish Raza.
Yes, MDR zone.
Are you guys from Pakistan?
Yes, we are
MashaAllah.
all from Pakistan.
MashaAllah.
Okay, we have
MashaAllah.
another pair is Euro USD. So, Mr. Ali, I hope please start this and describe us about what Euro USD is going to do.
Okay, Mr. Danish.
Okay, I have given the screen to you.
Okay.
Okay, it means it is bearish.
Okay, according to my analysis, supply and demand analysis, the price is in a strong supply zone. As you've seen, that the price comes here and there it got a very good selling pressure and it comes downward up to this. From here,
Yes.
it takes a support and then again, as you see, as we were discussing on the gold, that once price take a support from any area, and that is not
Yes.
where we are going, where we'll be going for a long trade. But once
Okay.
it retraces back to this area, here you can see it retraces back to this area, and how much
Yes.
bullish move it has taken. This candle, this long wick candle, a great bullish momentum. But now again,
Mm.
it has entered in a supply zone, and as you can see here, too many wicks, large wicks, selling area, selling pressure, and here this candle is a indecision candle, and too much volatility here. But the next candle here is a bullish candle and a good bullish move candle, and it has broken this resistance. This is this red line
Yes.
that I have. But
Yes.
further, just right above this area, we again have a resistance and also a supply zone. So for the timing, if we see on a daily analysis chart, that Euro USD is in a very danger zone, and we must be cautious for any bullish move, a trade. So far, we can look for a bearish move or a trade. Let's see. Let me tell you. If we draw a trend line from here to here,
Okay.
so the trend line is broken, kind of, but here it's a great volatility, and now it's again testing this kind of support resistance. Again, if we draw here, and the price is just near about dragging near about this whole area. So if we, sorry, go on the H4 for the same chart, so you can see we can look for any sell entry
There is
once
no
price
confirmation for
broken
sell.
this trend. Yes,
Yes.
exactly. For the timing, there is no confirmation. This upward trend line, till this upward trend line is broken, we will not go on a sell trade. But the price for the time being is in the supply area. So let's see what happens next. But if we see it on the weekly level, so on a weekly level, it's the Euro USD on a very good bullish move, and it's kind of creating a double top. And let's see what will happen on the double top. And the price was here is on above 70 on RSI indicator. That is also indicating the prices was on a too high, that no more buyer was available at this area. So let's see if it's going back. The price is going back to retest the same area at this level. And what happens next if the seller wins or the buyer wins? It will the whole story will be told by the next bullish candle or a bearish candle.
Okay.
So if we conclude from supply and demand zone, and it might retrace back to this area.
Yes. I have the same opinion about Euro USD, but what I expect is I am hopefully expecting that 1.20 will retest again. Then I will look for the another good sell. This is
Yes,
my,
yes, right. You are right. This is a very
because
strong level. One
yes,
point two is a very strong level, and this would be the one of the sniper entry if we will be able to get here for any
yes,
bearish move subject to a price action confirmation.
yes. So I will not look for any kind of confirmation for this level. I will put the sell limit at this point and go with the, basically yeah, last month price go right at the top of this level, and after that price did not come to retest this level. So I'm expecting,
Yes,
if
yes,
you see the monthly candle, would you please open monthly chart here?
yes, sure, sure.
Yes. Here you see last time price go to 1.20, and after that now we have another here. Yes, so I'm expecting the same. I'm expecting the price go up to make a wick here again, and then the next candle would come down all the way. uh, it is a, if somebody trade here at 1.20, it would be a minimum 150 to 200 pips target.
Yes, you are right. You are right.
Also, from the last 3 to 4 months, euro USD is very much bullish, and after that we haven't hardly seen any kind of good retracement against of this pair. So I'm expecting once price reach to that level, psychological level 1.20, so we may expect a big move to the downside. But if the monthly candle close above this level, let's say the recent monthly resistance is 1.19400, if monthly candle close above this level, then there is no sell. Then there is no sell. Then we may see a next high of 1.25.
Yes, Mr. Danish, you are right. And but just like if we see on the Euro USD monthly level, just check
Yeah.
this area. The same,
Yes.
it's kind of one of the same pattern. The bullish move, and here
Yes.
also a bullish move. This
Yes.
indecision candle and the fight between the buyers and sellers and the retracement, one and two candles, and then again
Yes.
a bullish move. And if
Yes.
we compare this bullish move with this bullish, these are kind of the same bullish move. But here,
Yes.
if you notice, there is only one difference. That once the prices was going up, this is a
Yes.
bullish move, a great bullish candle, a good
Yes.
volume, and the next candle. If we compare these two candles, here this volume is almost same of this candle volume, and
Yes.
but its candle size is too small as compared to this candle small size. That means
Yes.
this volume is equally supported by buyers and sellers. Buyers are
Yes.
also available here, and sellers were also available. And the very next bearish candle, if we compare
Yes.
this bearish candle with the volume and the last candle, so this is a bearish candle and volume was increased. That means
Yes.
at this price, sellers were more aggressive as compared to buyers. And the very
Yes.
next candle with the low volume, but this wick shows that sellers are not willing to take prices up. But the next move, this is a bullish candle. So here, bullish candle, we are seeing the bullish candle. It's going to be a strong bullish momentum candle, but it is not equally supported by volume. Here you see the volumes are decreasing, and here it is a bullish candle. That means it might be going to retest this level as you mentioned 1.20. That might be a sniper entry level, and then the price would be going to be fall. So, but let's see. It totally depends on the very next move. As you can see here, you can also see it. After this, the price is retraces.
Yes.
So again, here again, if we want to go into a long trade, then again the price would retrace and then retrace up to some extent, and then we'll be entering into a trade for any a good long momentum trade, 1.24 or 1.25 up to levels. But it's too early to say about that.
Yes.
So
On a
coming
short term, we can
back
look
to
for the sell option.
yes, on a short term, coming back to our original analysis, we'll be looking for the sell entry, and the most appropriate area and the best area would be the near about 1.20 level. This area,
Yes.
this is the area. anyone of you want to ask specifically on this chart, he may ask, he or she may ask. So Danish, I think we should move on the next pair.
Yes, AUD USD.
Okay, Mr. Danish. AUD USD again on AUD USD, as you can see here, the prices has come again in the supply area and the resistance also. So, and it's like testing this resistance, following up with a strong bullish candle.
We discussed this pair on
I
the Sunday, and we expect the bullish momentum for this pair.
Yeah, you might be right, but I am not recalling that thing. But you might be right. Let me. I was. Yes, Mr. Danish. Here we see this volume is this bullish momentum is supported by volume. That means it can go again up to this area point. This one. 0.75.
Yes.
Short term, if we see here, it can give a small bullish momentum, a bullish move, and up to 0.74 area. And from this area, it might retrace its back to its down and start might go bearish move. So
Yes.
this is my analysis on this AUD USD.
Yeah, I have a same bias for AUD USD. All USD pairs, my bias is for sell. I basically there is a all the pairs USD, Euro USD, AUD USD, NZD USD, all these pairs are at a level of strong resistance. So we may expect anytime good selling opportunity. So we have to wait for the right option and focus on the lower time frame like H4 and H1. And once we have a solid confirmation, like we need to wait for the price to create some sort of resistance at this level. And once we have solid resistance, then we can go for the sell option.
Yes, Mr. Dani, but if we see everywhere kind of USD pairs, the prices is on a monthly or weekly resistance level kind of.
Yes.
And but if we see the fundamentally USD, I don't think so. USD is going to be a strong currency in 2021. So it might retrace it to in upcoming 1 or 2 months to some extent, like AUD, USD, Euro USD that we have discussed, that it might retrace its back and will give some pips in the bearish move. Then again afterwards, it will give a good bullish momentum as USD is going to be weakened in next year. That is a news and the expectation that the USD might be weak up to 20%. So there is a chances that the pairs could give us a good bullish move.
Okay, I'd like
Yes.
to add something over here that is very important. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Yes.
So basically, the fundamental analysis on all the pairs right now is that Biden has been elected the US president, right? So we may see a major shift in USD strength. So you have to be aware of the fact that fundamentally US economy is going to get strong with Biden being elected. So this is something you have to take in consideration given that you trade all the USD pairs. So interest rates are going to increase within Biden's tenure, number one. Number two, China US sanctions are going to be revoked, sorry. So all these fundamental point of views should be considered before analyzing USD pairs any further. Because till January, everything is messed up. Trump is going to the Supreme Court. Biden is president-elect of US. So everything is on a seesaw right now. So be very careful while trading USD. From a technical standpoint, I think Mr. Danish and Mr. Ali are totally right with the analysis on odd USD, Euro USD. So I think we might see you with USD strength fundamentally, technically, AUD USD might as well fall. So would your
Yes.
USD.
I have also bias analysis for these pairs. These are very strong level of resistance, so I'm hoping to drop a bit down.
Yeah, technically they also seem to be dropping. Let's see what happens because tomorrow is US bank holiday. So Friday is already a low volume there. Next week we might see a drop, but we have to wait for like Tuesday to for markets to get settled.
Yes. Also, we have a
Are we
FOMC today as well.
FOMC? Yeah. Have we already analyzed the gold?
Yes, we have analyzed, and we expect the bullish momentum for gold in a long run.
Yes, so we already traded gold euro today, and we got like 25 pips with Mr. David.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's fine. Also, we would like to include in our VASL Capital Venture, we want to include different parameters. So we would be analyzing FX, stocks, US stocks, uh, indices, cryptocurrencies. One of our very core team members, he's a specialist in cryptocurrency. So if any one of you have any questions regarding cryptos, we would be honored to guide you guys. So, and from a standpoint of view of US stocks, if anyone has any questions, because we also sometimes we trade US stocks, not every day, but sometimes for long-term investment. If anyone of you has any questions regarding US stocks, we can look for the stock as well. Because for long-term perspective, as investment standpoint, US stocks are very lucrative, and I think like all of us should be somewhat invested in the US stocks. And if
Yeah,
anyone wants to share a chart, you can simply label the chart, click the camera button on TradingView, and send the link to the Zoom chat. If not that, if you want a pair analyze rawly, then you should just tell us the pair, and we would look through it for you guys.
can you please have a look at US 30, please, in indices,
Sure,
if you don't mind?
sure, sure. Who has the control for the screen sharing?
I think Mr.
No,
Danish has a control.
no, no. I don't have a control. I have
Wait,
enabled.
let me share my chart. Can you guys see it?
Yes, you see. It's 30.
US US 30. Okay. So you want the pair to be analyzed, right?
Yeah, please, because you know why? Yesterday it reached the highest point of history. I think it was yesterday or today. Well, let me have a look.
Yes,
Yeah. So
yesterday.
even right now, I think it's uptrend, and Mr. Danish is also doing this with me. So monthly, it's a solid uptrend. We don't see a retracement anytime soon. So coming down to the weekly chart, let's see.
The current weekly candle break the high of the previous candle, so it makes sense to go further bullish.
Yeah.
Bullish. That's
This
true, but you know, because
previous high was broken already by this candle.
but you know, this is the highest the US 30 has ever been. Yeah, the price. So
Yes.
because this level has never been tested before or never been approached before, will we see a bullish or will we see a continuation to the upside, or will we see a retracement to the downside? In your idea, with all this president stuff going on, Trump doesn't want to go home, and Biden wants to come inside, and all this going on, how will this affect the stocks?
Fine. The stock markets of US will definitely be bullish in the long run. In the history for the last 20 years, there hasn't been a single tenure of any president in which the stocks went bearish. Stock market overall in the world is always bullish. So even if it's breaking the highest point right now, that is at 3,000, it doesn't mean that it can go any further. Markets are as such. They can go anywhere. We don't know where they're going to go. We can only
Mm,
predict them. So it might go to like 5,000, 4,000, whatever. But right now, looking at the charts, looking at the fundamentals of US economy, I think it tends to go further up. It might take a small retracement. Let's see on the daily. Yeah, it might see a small retracement at this area, I think.
If price unable to respect this level, then we may see a bearish momentum. But if price respected, it already respect this level, so we may see a good momentum on the high side.
okay, thank you
Yes,
very much, thank you.
US 30 is
most
super
probably.
bullish.
Yes, Fizan, please continue. Fizan is one of our indies experts, so he might be able to guide you further.
Okay, can I share screen?
Yes, sure. Yes, yes, Fizan, go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, US 30 is super bullish as we can see that why it is. The answer is that this area. This area decided yesterday. This area. As you can see, this is a 4-hour chart, and this momentum breaks the previous high, indicating that it's gonna go for a next bull run. That's whole impulsive move. So the strategy I use while trading US 30 is I always use 78.6 fib level. It works really well on indices, and I can show you.
I love trading indices, but I don't have any luck.
Yeah. It's difficult, but it's actually kind of fun, very fun as compared to
That's why I
forex.
like I like trading, but I don't have no luck.
Yes. As you can see, this whole impulsive move price beautifully respected this 78.6 level.
Mm, mm.
On indices, this level respected very well.
Yeah, you can
And
see
if
that
you can
clearly.
see, it's the previous structure also, this
Mm,
on 4 hour. And exactly price tap this level and then go another on another impulsive move. All this move. Now, further, what we can expect, we can wait for retracement on this impulsive move, and the procedure is the same. Fib. Also, actually, while trading indices, one thing must be considered in mind: fundamentals. Fundamentals played very important roles. Actually, the vaccine news skyrocket the
yeah,
indices.
yeah,
So
100%.
that's why it's very important to have tabs opening alongside with your trading view about fundamentals. It's very important. Otherwise, indices are very difficult to trade. You must know what's going in the stock market. As you can see, no, this is the next impulsive move. We can expect price. No, there are two very important level. First level is this. We can expect price to tap into this level. It can go up to 0.786 level. There is gonna be wick if it's gonna tap there, but it must close above this level before going long.
What I personally think, Fizan, is that this level is crucial right now. So we have to see
Yes.
what happens over here in order to see a further downward movement. Because
Yes. Yes.
uh, for a trading point of view, if you're asking us for the trading point of view, then it has to break this area, then go
Yes.
back up, then we can have a small term retracement.
Yes.
Otherwise, what I personally believe with the US stocks is that it's going to go up all the way. Because
Yes.
when vaccines are announced, which are being announced already, so what happens is there is a major shift in the economical cycles. That is from gold and yen. People, funds and hedge funds, investment banks, and all the major banks, they tend to go more in US stocks. So when
Yes.
the vaccine was made everyone optimistic, the funds tend to invest more in the US stocks, which makes it go further higher and which
Yes.
makes the gold drop further. So these two things are totally invariably correlated. So you have
Yes.
to keep that in
Exactly.
mind.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Actually, my
So I
strategy is that no, it has completed its impulsive move. No, I'm gonna buy only if it comes to these retracement levels. This is the level. This is very important level. I agreed, but I am not gonna buy there even if it is a good buy. Even market can reverse from this level, but I'm not gonna buy here because the strategy I use is always use the level aligned with this 75 and 78.6 level. It works really well for me. So yeah, exactly. Price can go long now. This is very good level.
All right, Mr. Pradhan, thank you. I think we have answered the US 30 question.
Welcome.
That's beautiful. Jazakallah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sir. Uh, Mr. Danish, do we have to see any other pair or should we move to cryptocurrencies now?
Yes, JPG, JPY.
Yeah, sure.
You can share your screen, Danish.
Okay. So here we have a JPP, JPY. So let's start from the weekly time frame. So in the weekly time frame, we have a super bullish move, and we are heading towards this level. This is the weekly point of view. So on the daily time frame, price is just hovering around the strong level of resistance right now. So we need to adjust our levels according to our lower time frame levels. So this is the level. Price need to go up to break this level first, and then we expect the further bullish momentum. So already price respecting very good here. There is a strong bullish momentum here, and against this bullish move, price retrace down and respect this level as well. So retracement has been done, and we have again next bullish momentum. So we expect the price to break this level. Also, once we have a vaccine news, as we discussed the 2 days ago, that Oxford is going to announce the vaccine news. So once we have Oxford announce the vaccine news, then we may have seen another bullish momentum for JPP JPY. So this is the daily, and let's remove this first. And in the H4 we have the same prospect. Price is just hovering around this level of resistance on the shorter way, 30-minute or so. If price needs to go down, price need to break this level first. So until unless price unable to break this level, we cannot look for the sell option, because as we see there is too many wicks here. So we have to wait for the price to close below this level, then we can look for the sell. And good target would be this zone here. The previous strong resistance now turned to be a good support maybe. So it would be a good range. If anyone want to look for sell, we need to wait for the price to break this level. H4 candle must close below this level. Follow the price action on the lower time frame like H1 or something else. Then once any candle close below this level, then look for sell, and this would be 80 pip range. But at currently right now there is no buy or sell zone, because this is a very bad consolidation range. We have to wait price either go to break this level on the high side or wait to price break this level on the downside. But it is good that price break on the high side, because in the downside we have only 80 to 90 pip range. But if price break on the high side, then we have a good momentum on the, as we discussed on the daily time frame, that we have a good range to trade. We have a nice clean traffic on the left side, and we have almost 250 pips range. So in the lower time frame H1, as we see that our levels are almost matched with lower time frame. So we have a bit noisy area here, that as we see that price go all the way down and then again come back up. So this is not a good range to trade. We have to wait for the price to show some good momentum on the high side or downside. So I think it's good to focus on H4, because H4 shows a very good setup here, but need to wait to break. So anything you want to add, Mr. Ali? You can add.
I think you have pretty much cleared the GJ pair. What? Yeah, I completely agree with you, honestly. But right now, I honestly cannot analyze the chart because it's stuck in a range. So we have to see what happens. As you mentioned, that it has to break on the either side, either down or either up. But what I think is there is a more probable chance for market to uh, do something like this, you know, till here maybe. This is one of the probable aspects. Might retrace
Yes.
back, then up.
Yes. Because in the
It's
high
a
side we have a good
probable
range
chance.
to trade. In the lower side we have not a good, we have just these 80 to 90 pips. In the high side we have new fresh levels would be make once price break in the high side, then we can look for the good trade option.
Yeah, can you switch to H1?
Yes, here's the H1.
So yeah, this was a probable fake out. Market is
Yes.
coming back to the support. It might go up. Yeah, there's a high chance it might go up. But also, Mr. Danish, we have to consider the fact that the Brexit, it's it right now so uncertain that we don't know what's going to happen. So yesterday I was reading the news that there was a huge line, huge queue of trucks being stranded on the border because of the Brexit deal in being in process. So if the Brexit deal goes without a deal with EU, I think uh, GBP pairs are all gonna just drop flush like this. But I don't know when that's gonna happen because they have a deal, they have a meeting pending for next week. So let's see what happens. Further ado, I think regarding the technical analysis, market scenes up pretty much.
Yes. So anybody has a question about this pair can ask. We can answer this. So we have to move for next pair. So we have another pair is Euro JPY. So this is our last pair for today. So we open. So this is our weekly time frame. So in the weekly time frame, prices in the overall structure price is bullish, but in the current scenario, we may see a downward channel in the weekly time frame. If price need to go up, it is heading towards a strong level of resistance here, around 1.25 here. So let's see how price behave at this level. So it is not a good buy zone, or we need to wait for the price to come to this level and then we look for the any kind of sell option after the confirmation. In the daily time frame, yes, we are heading toward the strong level. This is a triple top here. So let's see how sorry, how price behave at this level. This was a previous support, now turned to a resistance.
That's right.
So this would be a good sell zone or maybe a buy zone here. So we need to focus this area once price reach to this level. So if price break to this level, then it would turn to be a good level of support. But if price unable to break this level, then we may expect another bearish momentum here. Also, we have a nice clean traffic on the left side here. We have a nice bullish candle. So if price get rejected from this point, then we may see a straight drop to this level. About, it is almost 200 pips here. Let me guess here. Yes, it is 180 to 200 pips here. So let's see how price behave at this level. We need to wait for the price to come to this level first. So in the H4 time frame, last time Monday we have a buy analysis here. We look for the buy at this position, and we expecting to the price to come to this level, and then in the high side, so price did the same exactly what we analyzed, and now we cannot look for any kind of buy here. It is good to wait for the price and then look for the sell option, because we may see another spike to this level. Here is our level, this. So once price reach to this level, then we should wait for the resistance to be formed. Also, we have two bearish candles here, but after that we have a one bullish candle. So price is just start consolidation with respect to the previous history of this zone here. So let's see how price behave. So if anybody want to look for sell, then good sell would be below this minor support here. And once any H4 candle close below this level, then we can look for sell option. And the first target would be this zone, but also never ignore this zone as well. But I would ignore this because if this level has some kind of rejection kind of zone, then these candles should respect this area. But as we see that this candle go all the way up without considering this level. So once price break this level, then we may see a clean downward correction against this. Yes, I'm thinking about this level, but if price, but these candle completely reject this level. You see that this is complete reject this level.
Yes,
These candle go all the way up.
the break was very strong.
Yes.
But what we do is, if you want to discard a certain support and resistance, and that too with a major swing point, like if we see over here, we have a major swing point. The market was breaking a previous low. So if one break happens, we can still consider it, given that it never touched it again. It simply, we started making the resistance over here from this point.
Yes.
This was one touch. All this was one touch. Let me show you. This was one touch, all right? So
Yes.
given the criteria of support and resistances, this candle broke the resistance with the force. So now we cannot really discard this area, although it broke with such pressure, but we have to consider this, because if we break this, then we are going all the way down till here. Or we also have
Yes.
a minor H1 support over here. So we also have to look for this as well. So this area we is a clean to short.
Yes. H1 has a more clear view here. H1 has a more clear view. So once price break this level, as we discussed on H4, then we may see a drop here. The first target would be this zone, and
Yes,
it would be how much? It is a small range, not a big range.
it's
For scalping purpose, 20 pips, and then we
35.
have 40 pips. So this is the whole concept. Our bias is bearish after the break. So we need to wait for the price to break in the downside. But if price break in the high side, then it would be a good. So there are more chances to go downside
Mm,
because this is a strong level of resistance.
exactly. I agree with this.
So this is all we have for forex pairs. If anybody has a question, can ask. We can answer them. Otherwise, we are going to move towards crypto.
I think we should move towards crypto, and
And
it's about time we just end this session then.
Okay.
We have
So
Mr.
Mateen,
Mateen over here.
Yes,
Mateen,
I'm here. Can you
yes, screen sharing
allow
is
me
with
to
you.
share my screen? Okay, 1 second. 1 second.
Start with Ripple.
I'll be starting with Bitcoin first.
Okay.
Before we go any further, let us tell you that we all are heavily invested with Ripple. So that's why we are
Yes.
more focused towards Ripple.
Okay,
BTC was out of our.
Uh,
can you see my screen?
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll
We
open
are.
it.
We. I am expecting Ripple next 5 years is 500.
Yes, it can go to 500. So these are the last 2 weeks candle. 200% in 2 weeks. This was the this was the first resistance, second, and it has just broken through them like it's nothing. On I like to look at Ripple and all cryptocurrencies on weekly and daily charts and not going down any further. I don't trade cryptocurrencies. I just invest in them and hold my positions for longer period of time.
What do you suggest, Mateen, if anyone wants to invest in the crypto space? Which coins would you prefer? Which ICOs would you prefer?
There are not any good ICOs happening around right now. But if you want to invest in
Mhm.
crypto, I would suggest invest in Ripple, Ethereum, or Cardano, ADA. Because Bitcoin is like it's almost at its
Bitcoin
all-time
has
high.
already left the station, so I don't think
Yes,
it's wise
yes,
to invest right
it's
now.
almost at
Uh,
its all-time high. After this, we don't know where it would go after this.
Definitely.
There is no historical evidence or any historical data, so we can technically analyze it for the levels. It can just skyrocket, or people, the institution can dump the Bitcoin on us, and it can go down to this. We don't know.
Hmm.
This
but
happened.
if but if
Yes,
somebody want to invest, then he should invest on Ripple basically.
on smaller coins. Here is another coin, AGI,
Okay.
Similarity Net. Okay, so I'll just
Basically, this investment is not a
you can see this
trading point of
whole.
view.
No, this is for investment purposes. This is I don't trade cryptos.
Okay. I
You can see
mean,
this whole area was accumulation. This.
okay. Would you please explain a bit criteria of how to invest? Like people they'll maybe thinking about that we'll look for the trade like and holding a trade for the next 5 to 10 years. So would you please a bit explain how to invest in Ripple, how to purchase Ripple, and then they will get to know a brief introduction of Binance, how to buy
There are
such kind of.
there are different ways of buying Ripple and another cryptocurrencies. In Pakistan, you have to find a third party dealer or
No, no,
anyone
you
who
have
has
to
crypto.
suggest about the overall leave Pakistan.
For all over the world, you can just use Coinbase.com. Coinbase is the best. You can
Okay,
buy Bitcoin, crypto instantly, and just any crypto.
okay,
I'll open it up. Coinbase. You can purchase with your credit card or anything. It doesn't work in Pakistan. It works all around the world almost, except Pakistan
okay.
and
Means
some
you have
other.
to pay 95,000 and you get one Ethereum.
Yes, this shows prices in Pakistan, but you would not be able to buy crypto through Pakistani credit cards here on Coinbase.
Okay,
You would have to find a third party dealer. This is a good buying opportunity right now here. See, this was the previous resistance. It broke through here.
okay.
Now it's coming back here and making support again.
And
This
what is the
matches with
long-term prospect? What is the long-term prediction for this forecast for this for the next 4 to 5 years?
this green line. For the next 4 to
I
5
don't
years,
think this is gonna go above even 0.0001 because it's already so much in decimal points. I even forget to count how much decimal points are there. I think
this
four
is
or
this is
five.
in this is in Bitcoin terms.
Oh, you do that against USD.
Okay.
AGI USD. Oh,
Okay.
there it is. Yes. That's
This
So
is the all-time
means
high, $0.25.
also I have
And
seen that different exchange have different highs. So
yes, the liquidity is different on all exchanges, so the highs and lows differ from exchange to exchange.
okay, so it
And
means if we
it's
invest
very
$100
cheap.
and then we get
It has a good usage
almost if we invest $100 in this, then we get almost 500 AGI.
points. Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what's the upside scale of this? What's the percentage if we tap the previous high?
Let me check this because that chart was not showing any data. 1000% almost.
1000
800,
means
800%,
we can
yes.
convert our 100 to
Into
1000 in
yes.
100,000 or 1000.
No, 1,000, 1,000. 100
1000.
invested turns to 1,000.
1000.
I think this
Okay.
is gonna blast off.
But it takes time, almost I think 3 to 4 years.
Ripple has gone up. Buying here would be I would not to buy here if you are looking for short-term gains. If you are looking for longer-term gains, like for 3 years, 4 years, this is still cheap. See what Ripple did here
Yes.
in 2017. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and it went up like this.
Ripple is going to 500. Since we bought
$500.
it, we are gonna scale it
Yes.
up to $500. We're gonna pump it.
Yes. Yes. Ripple is almost $500 for the next 5 to 10 years, and we are all going to be billionaire.
Ripple
Leave
is
this Ripple
speculative.
holding for your children, grandchildren.
Yes.
I'm not selling any crypto whatsoever.
Yes, that's not wise.
Maybe we see a bit retracement till 0.50, and then we may see another bullish momentum for maybe 3 to 4. I am reading an article today, and they are expecting that 2023 Ripple would go on realistic basis. Ripple would go to $25 to $30 in the next 3 years.
That's a more realistic target.
And what they expected in for this 2020, they expecting in the 2020 Ripple may retest the previous high of all-time high of Ripple, $3 to $4.
Three
So
dollar is possible. $3 is possible in current bull run. You have the pandemic effect, the inflation, the global money supply is increasing, so money is transferring from cash to Bitcoin universe, crypto universe.
okay, means
So you
somebody
can
has a
expect it to take
5,000.
$3 this year.
So means somebody has a
But Mateen,
5,000, then it would be a 15,000.
Mateen, but what if US also introduces its own digital currency system in the economy? So won't it like jeopardize
Digital
BTC and all
currency,
the
but
altcoins?
it would still be regulated. It would be like Libra, like Facebook coin.
Yeah. It won't be tradable like all these unregulated cryptos,
Yes, yes.
but still,
It
I
would be
think it
it
will
would be
put
like a
a.
stable coin. $1 is pegged to $1.
But don't you think it will really dent the crypto space overall if they launch something like this, a digital
I
wallet or
don't think
digital
it would have an
currency?
effect. I don't think it would have an effect on the altcoins.
Okay, great.
So anybody has a question about crypto, then you may ask, and otherwise we are going to off this session here.
I think that's enough for today, guys. We will hold these streams every Wednesday and Sundays at 1 p.m. GMT. So for this month, we are gonna like November is about to end. So for the next two streams, they're gonna be free for the public. After that, this will be solely for the community that has joined us.
So have a good day, guys. Allah Hafiz.
All right, thank you everyone. Have a good day.
Have a good day.